Hi everybody, I want to show you 5 litters since my last video. Again, been very busy, family business, stuff we don't really like but needs to be done. But this is a litter from my male Sterling to a female Hypo Het Sterling. Got 19 babies, 10 Sterling and Hypo Sterlings, and 9 normal and Hypo Het Sterling babies. From a first-time girl, 6 years old. She was very small. A buddy of mine bought out a collection. I got it. I almost refused the purchase, but I said, you know what, I can do something with it. It took me 2 years to get her to a breedable size, and the pair knocked it out of the park with 10 beautiful Sterling and Hypo Sterling and 9 normal and Hypo Het Sterling babies. So we will have we'll have examples of all these for sale once I get about 4 to 6 meals in them. So stay tuned, guys. Thank you very much. Oh, by the way, we're doing all 5 litters in a row, so we'll see you in a blink of an eye. Here's a litter that was born on June 6th. This is a multi-gene project. First time for me, probably, and of course a lot of these are going to be world's first. It was a my male Anerythristic IMG Motley, which is a shiny jet black snake on both the top and the bottom. And the mother is a Pastel Dream. Once again, at the Boa Basement, Pastel Dream has always been a duplicating gene. We've never proven out a super yet, but we're working on it. So at this point, it would be here at the Boa Basement known as a dominant gene, along with a silver gene, which I'm still the only one major, primarily, if not solely, working with it. I've sold some stuff over the years. I know those guys are going to start working with it soon. So we can have all the way from a normal all the way up to an IMG Motley Pastel Dream Silver. Of course, every last baby, no matter what its appearance, will be 100% het anerythristic. And this was a perfect litter of 24 babies. 0 stillborn, 0 slugs, 0 defects. It's absolutely wonderful litter, and can't wait to see some of this stuff starting to mature and see what this whole blending of these 4 duplicating genes are going to create. So litter number 2. We'll pan for a few more seconds, and then we will get on to litter number 3. Alright, this is litter number 3, and this one was born on June 8th. This was from a female that frankly I wrote off. I didn't even think she was going to do anything. She surprised me very nicely. We got 13 babies in here. This was from a visual female Sharp strain Motley to a male fine line. So what we got in here are some normals, some Motleys, some fine lines, and there might be 1 or 2 fine line Motleys, and I have to wait till they shed. But they're all 100% het Sharp. As far as I know, I've never heard of anybody else ever even getting the fine line into the Sharp strain. I have made and still waiting on a female fine line Motley to drop. She was bred to a 4 gene male, so there would be a chance for making 6 gene genetic monsters in there. But the only other thing I ever saw done many years ago was a buddy had bred a Hypo and got a few Hypo fine lines, and those animals from the day they were born were golden orange. So I'm mixing that in with making Sundream fine line Motleys and stuff. I think some of the stuff is just going to be outrageous in the future. So of course there will be stuff from this available as well. And we'll pan for another few seconds and get on to litter number 4. And the noise in the back of my Redfoots trying to make babies. No problem. If you want to stir them up a little bit.
We're going. Can I stir that in there?
Are we running?
We're running.
Oh, beautiful. All right, this is litter number 4. This was a chance of making 5 gene animals. What we had, the mother is a silver, which is a duplicating gene, yet to prove out a super, so that would be in the category as a dominant. So a silver Motley female bred to a Pastel Dream Arabesque Key West. So we got some very unusual looking animals in here. We're going to determine what they are in a little bit. They just finally all had their first shed. And I mean, we already got some that are incredibly black, and there's no IMG in here at all. The ones that are incredibly black we think might actually be the 5 gene combos. Since a silver in its own right, I've always referred to it as almost our version, the Colombian version of a silverback Bolivian, where the animal is basically silver with black patterning with some reds in the tail. So we got 5 genes working in this particular litter. It was a very small litter, 6 babies. I think there were 6 babies, 1 partially formed and 1 slug. I mean, it was probably one of the smallest litters I've had in the last 20 years. I've been breeding Colombians since 1989. So any of you that think I don't know what I'm talking about, well, you know what I think of you. The rest of you, I'll teach you whatever you want to know, and I'll tell you the truth about everything. So litter number 4, from a male Pastel Dream Arabesque Key West to a female Silver Motley. So chance of normal baby all the way up to 5 gene genetic monster. And we'll be. And this is the 5th litter, also born on May 5th. And this was my 4th and final litter from male Silver Het Lavender Albino, Boa Basement line Lavender Albino, doesn't exist anywhere else on the planet, to a female Orange Tail Hypo Het Lavender Albino. So we got lucky. I mean, there's a couple more little beautiful lavenders there. Isn't one of those in this particular one really colorful?
Yeah, you got a couple that are non-colorful and like a purple one.
The purple one, yeah. And that's a pretty dramatic one for being this young. These animals haven't even had their first meals yet. Obviously, that's why they're still all in groups. So there will be lavender albinos, hypo lavender albinos, aka lavender glows, silver lavender albinos, and if we made any, because we really haven't gone through them yet, we just have them set up and feeding the rest of them, there could be some hypo silver lavender albinos, which we're going to show you an update in another video of the 2-year-old and just how incredible. It's the world's first. Again, there's been very little of it. Guys, just look at these lavender albino animals. Just think when we start getting dark and black genes into them. We will be making purple patternless boa constrictors in the future that have red eyes. Nowhere else on the planet that I know of with pure Colombian stock. I do not consider the purple sharp even in the same category, since it is a Guyanan cross with a sharp strain albino. So B, boa constrictor cross with the boa constrictor imperator. Not even in the same category. And frankly, I've never seen one that will rival what an adult one of these will look like. So we just wanted to show you these, and we got more family business to attend to for a while, so forgive me if we don't get anything out right away, but believe me, this has been a fantastic year. I do not breed normal to normal, thus you're not going to see any normals, and we're already up to 193 baby boas with a few more litters to go. Before you ball python people, the incubator's full. There's all sorts of crazy stuff that's going to be coming from that too. So thank you very much for watching. Share this with your friend. Tell them to subscribe, because we are going to start getting this on a much more regular basis and really start blowing you guys' minds. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.